Hey guys, Jaws Short Reviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Bumblebee movie Wheeljack. So, here he is in his car mode. As you can tell, this is basically Wheeljack as we saw him in the Bumblebee movie. But I'll get into that a bit more, not too far into the video. Before we do that, yeah, I do know I'm basically reviewing these guys like 2-3 months after, most people got them. That's because, well, I mean, these, Bumblebee movie Wave Deluxes didn't really show up on, my store shelves until, I think, sometime last month, but, because I've been too busy with other kind of reviews, I've not been able to, get the chance to review the Wave. I believe it's Wave 16, yeah, it was Studio Series, the Deluxes. And that includes this guy, Bumblebee movie Brawn, Bumblebee movie Ratchet, and SSA6 Perceptor, all of whom I have, and are ready to review. Just, kind of find a good time to film it, so, yeah, so I'm reviewing it now. But, yeah, so, so anyways, now, back to what I was saying about the vehicle mode. As you can see, this is obviously Wheeljack, not from Dark of the Moon as Q, but rather, like, this time, legitimately, Wheeljack. So, that's pretty nice, to finally have. And, yeah, in the Bumblebee movie, if you don't remember what scene he was in the Cybertron scene, scene where basically Cybertron is falling to ashes, almost. And, like, in the beginning, yeah, like, one of the first Transformers that show up in the Bumblebee movie is Wheeljack. He's, I forgot what he said. I think it was, there was too many of them, or I forgot, or, I don't know. Anyways, so he appeared for a little bit. You can, he was voiced by Steve Blum, who also voiced Wheeljack in Transformers Prime, I believe. And, of course, also Starscream in that series, and RD 2015. And many other, Transformers things, but that's some of his most noted work in the Transformers franchise, but yeah. But anyways, so he didn't appear that long. He was only in his robot mode, so if, you're wondering, wait a minute, how did they come up with the alt mode for this guy? Well, like I said back in my Soundwave review, I believe that was in early January, so that was like 4 months ago. Yeah, but anyways, like I think I said in the video, but anyways, in case I didn't, well, yeah, if you don't know, basically the Hasbro designers for Studio Series had to come up with their own designs for the alt modes, because, there wasn't really any alt modes for these guys originally, so, they only had the robot mode concept art, and they just went from that, and then they kind of created their own little alt modes that way. We get nice looking alt modes and robot modes, so, they don't have to do it totally accurate, so, and they turned out pretty nice, except for Soundwaves, because if you guys have already seen my Soundwave review, or just have seen the alt mode on that Studio Series Bumblebee movie Soundwave, yeah, it's something, but anyways, let's focus here on Wheeljack, so, yeah, as you can see here, it looks pretty nice. I guess I think the 3 Bumblebee movie Deluxes that we've gotten so far, of the alt modes, I think this might be my favorite one. I don't know, like, it just looks really good, especially in the front, like, tons of detail. Yes, there's clear plastic right all around here, but, hey, it's not the end of the world. I think that's the only clear plastic I can see. Well, his feet are, but, hey. Yeah, pretty nice. Get some green stripes here, a little green here, and then some red all around here. Get more of that green stripe kind of thing going on, and some dark paint in here. On the bottom, not too much going on. On the back, just, you can see some folded up arms. Yeah, that kind of looks a little ridiculous. And then for the wheels, thankfully they're not just the regular clip-on ones, like they actually try to hide it a bit. And they look pretty nice. And as you can see, this is not an Earth vehicle, this is a Cybertronian vehicle, because, they were on Cybertron in the Bumblebee movie. So you got a little more clear plastic for the wheels. But overall, it just looks, really, really good. Yeah, I can't really complain too much, though, at the same time, because, you know, we never saw his alt mode in the movie. They just had to, you know, again, create it. So, yeah. But either way, if they use this, like, in Rise of the Beast, or whenever we're going to see Wheeljack again, although if he does come back, it's like... Or no, I think he is going to be in Rise of the Beast, yeah, but he's going to be like a hippie van or something, I forgot. But yeah, so... unfortunately, we may not be able to see this alt mode unless it's in, you know, flashbacks or something, or maybe when they're arriving to Earth. I don't know. But either way, this would be cool to see this in live action form. I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for the alt mode there. So yeah, now for the accessories. Well, this is only weapon right here. This is this gun. Yep. So anyways, now for storage, unfortunately, there doesn't really seem to be anywhere to store it. He does have those holes on the bottoms of his feet. I could put it there. Yeah, I don't really know any spot. There's not even any tabs on this, so... Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, but oh well, at least we got a nice looking car. Like that you know, if I'm taking this guy with me, I just put that on and just go around walking with it. Not that I even do that though, but yeah. So unfortunately, yeah, for those that want better storage for the weapon on this guy, well, you don't really get it, so. Oh well, but anyways, now for comparisons. Here he is with the B127, probably the only other Cybertron car I have. And I do have the Cliff Jumper, don't worry, if you haven't already seen my review of that, but you know, it's the same mold, so we're just thinking of the size. And yeah, so that's just how they look together, because why not? And by the way, this is the buzzworthy one. I just kind of use it as my main B127 now. Although I still have the original one with the mask, and I do like that one still. But I'll just use that, like, if I'm just messing around with it, and just, nope, I'll mess with it and use that one. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the comparisons. Not doing much else, because again, it's, yeah. Now, if they did, like, let's say, a Studio Series Q, which they have not yet, at least as of this recording, then I would have compared them to that. But since we haven't gotten that yet, yeah. Although I think there are listings for Q to come out in the Studio Series either this year or next year. So, who knows? But yeah. Anyways, let's get right down. Oh, before we get to transformation, the cut does come with this backdrop, and for once, it is not that same shot of Cybertron. It's actually, excuse me, it's actually a different shot this time, because if you guys don't remember, pretty much up until this very point, the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Cybertron characters would have like the same background. You guys have probably seen it already, especially if you collect these, and just have like a tower falling, and that was it. But now they actually got something new here, or it was something like that, I forgot. But now there's actually quite some interesting little Easter eggs and details. So as you can see in there, you have some Seekers just lurking around, and I think that's okay. That's one there. It's mostly just Seekers, kind of just going around. I think that's Bumblebee right there, yeah. Yeah, it's Bumblebee. So yeah, and if you're wondering, there's Wheeljack with the background. Although I think it's more meant for robot mode, but hey, there that is. Oh, by the way, he is 81. Anyways, so now let's get right down to his transformation. So, starting off, what we want to do here is lift up this panel. And there we go. Now you got some of the chest. And then next is kind of untab all this. Just kind of lift up this panel here. And then just want to untap the legs. And then you just want to lift up the arms. And I'll just fold out. And then next after that, just kind of want to do this a little bit here. Yep, and there we go. Next, just want to flip out the feet here, as you can see. And then just want to flip this heel section back. Oh, and that popped off. Because because it's like on a clip sort of thing. And then, oh wait, this is kind of getting a little cluttered here. It's kind of, still kind of getting used to the transformation here, but yeah, so I just want to do that. Right there, and then next is kind of want to lift up this panel thing, kind of raise it up to get enough clearance, and lower it down, and then kind of push it in, sort of. Then next, just want to, and what will it go in? Yeah, there we go. And this does take a little bit of time to mess with. I think that's, it just stays there, yeah. Alright, so then, what you want to do is you just want to lower down this panel right here, like so. Wait. And I think it goes the other way. Yeah, there we go. You just want to do it like that, not the other way. You just want to just do that. Then next, I'll do this exact same thing here. That, oh, that popped off. And then next, just untap that, and you just kind of want to fold that back a little bit into. Oop, that almost came off again. There you go. Or wait, is that correct? I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, so then trust me, I can do this better off camera. Oh yeah, you just kind of want to fold that in a little bit, and then do that. There we go. There we go. And then do the same thing with the leg here. Just kind of pop that out and push it back in after that's swiveled around. Alright, so now you just want to rotate around the waist there, and then just raise up the camera a bit and focus on the next part of this. So then you just want to kind of lift this up. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, won't it budge? Oh, there we go. You just want to next just kind of move this all out, rotate that around. Just kind of want to give this enough clearance, and do the same thing right here. And then next, just kind of want to you want to flip in this little section here, like so, and I'll clip in. And then there's two tabs on the chest here, and they go into those two slots. And just gotta line that up, and come on, there we go. And then finally, what you want to do here is you just want to clip this down. You just kind of want to get this all configured here. Tap it in all right. Then fix the head. And then finally, what you want to do is you just want to raise up these little plastic pieces on the back of his shoulders. And finally, once you got that all done, there you have Wheeljack in his robot mode. Now, I gotta say, it looks very, very nice. Could use a little bit more detail, but we'll get on a bit. But anyways, starting off with the head sculpt here. There we go. It looks magnificent. Like, the Hasbro designers did such a great job on this, because the silver and the metallic blue and the eyes and stuff. Oh, it just looks so good, and the head sculpt too. So yeah, now this looks a little more familiar, because the robot mode was seen in the Bumblebee movie, at least up to here. But, of course, got the Autobot logo there, and some nice red. And you got some green for the shins. And on the back, no backpack, so that's good. And so just a little kibble on the legs, but other than that, not too bad. So yeah. But anyways, so now for the articulation. Sides on ball joints, it can look side to side. Can look up about, oh wow, can actually look up very far. I don't think I moved it up really that far before. I just kind of assumed it didn't move up, but man, it really does move up. So it moves up very far, and then can look down kind of far. Unfortunately, he can't really look down, but hey, at least he can look up. So that's nice. Then his shoulders, or his arms, I should say, ball joints. So they can move around the full 180 degrees, and then move out about that far, and then biceps do rotate. Wait, did I configure this panel correctly? Not sure if I did. I think it's supposed to stay like that, yeah. Anyways, yeah, bicep does rotate. He does have a double bend at the elbows, so that's nice. And no wrist rotation. So he's got some wins and some sacrifices. But anyways, he does have waist rotation. His legs can kick up this far, back that far. He does have thigh swivel. And then his knees do bend about that far. And then the feet are on ball joints, so they can move around like a little bit. Not too much though, unfortunately. And they can rock back and forth. Not that much. So, good articulation, not the greatest, but hey, pretty nice. I do like how, like, he can actually look up pretty far. Like, I'm not sure when was the last time I had a Transformer that can look up, like, as far as he did. Like, seriously. Whew. Yeah, but overall pretty nice. So, yeah, but anyways, come on. There we go. I had to fix his foot. So, yeah, but anyways, now for accessories, obviously, again, he does come with this right here, this gun, and then you can attach that right in here. And unfortunately, that does blend in with the little dark grayish brownish plastic rubber they use for his forearm. So yeah, but it does look pretty nice, especially maybe if you do that pose. There we go. So you get a little bit of a color break up there. So yeah, nice accessory as always. For storage, I think it does have a bit more. Yeah, so the back here he does have like this little hole here. And I can attach that in here, or I think it's supposed to go in like this. There we go. There we go. So you can store his weapon on his back. And yeah. That's pretty nice, but I'll just keep it in his hand for now, because he has to be armed. There's a bunch of Decepticons that are coming for him, or at least did. Yeah, so anyways, I'm just gonna get my lines up right here. Alright, so anyways, now for the comparisons. Here he is with Bumblebee. I'll just also grabbing Cliffjumper right here, because why not? So you can see how our Cybertron Autobots are coming in so far, and so of course, we can't forget are the one, the only Optimus Prime. Yep. Come on, move out of the way. There we go. So you can see how our Cybertron Autobots look so far, and yes, I again do have Brawn and Ratchet, and you know I've had them all together, but you know we have not reviewed them yet. But don't worry, we will get to it. So yeah, there it is with them, and here he is with Soundwave, because they part of the same wave and stuff like that. So there have them together, even though we haven't seen them stand up next to each other. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the size comparisons. So there you guys have my review for the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Bumblebee movie Wheeljack. And yeah, overall pretty good figure. Do like what they're doing so far with the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Deluxes, like, you know, and I do actually quite like the concept that, you know, the designers of the Studio Series figures get to just kind of come up with their own alt modes for, you know, Soundwave, I think Shockwave too, yeah, because that makes sense, yeah, the tank, yeah, so Soundwave, Shockwave, I guess Ravage, even though it was just some cube thing, and of course, Wheeljack, Brawn, and Ratchet, and I think that's probably the best part, you know, they were holding, because, you know, Shockwaves look good, I mean, but it was the core class and stuff like that, and then, Ravage was just some cube, and then, Soundwave was that weird, flat thing, yeah, but Wheeljack, Ratchet, and Brawn, their alt modes look pretty good, like, you know, even though that wasn't, like, initial design, it proves, hey, maybe Hasbro Paramount could get the Steel Series designers to design some of their alt modes and maybe even robot modes for, the future movies. But we'll see. But overall, alt mode's pretty good, and robot mode's pretty nice. You could use, I guess, a little more paint on his forearms because they kind of break that with his gun there, and maybe a little more on the legs. I mean, at least add some of that little detail on the shins, and I guess this doesn't count because it's part of the car. But hey, so overall, pretty neat figure, and do quite recommend it if if you like we have seen Wheeljack's design in the movie. But yeah. But anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure. So, anyways, guys, as always, to all, R1.